Madam President. I'm the fiscal advisor. I started out in October as the fiscal expert. In November, they LACOE changed me to the fiscal advisor. I had been talking with the board president and was trying to get some additional information to you about what that really means. Dr. Clark will be here for the next meeting, which is going to be the second interim also. So she'll be here to take any questions you might have also. I'll basically read you what was in the letter that Clark put together, because that's what she asked me to put together, to read to you. Skvarna assumes responsibilities as fiscal advisor assigned to perform all duties of the county superintendent, having stay and rescind authority on decisions determined to be inconsistent with the district's ability to meet its financial obligations. I have worked as hard as I possibly can and spend usually 3, sometimes 4 days a week here. There are things going on that I need to remind the board about, and that is a FCMAT audit that's going on right now having to do with adult education. FCMAT stands for Financial Crisis Management Advisory Team. They work for the state of California. FCMAT is also doing an AB 139 audit. The adult ed's an AB 139 audit having to do with bond and facilities. I was on a conference call on Friday with those folks, and I think that's going to start here about a week after Dr. Clark is here for the second interim budget report. I actually, I know the county appreciates the board's resolution supporting them, and I think we can all work together to get through this. Something that I need to remind everybody about, and I think it's incredibly important, the county treasurer and the county got in front of a second bond sale. So basically that puts you a little bit short of money. I think they were going for approximately $100 million in a bond sale. So what some of the folks were counting on prior to that were being able to spend money for some of the solar projects and everything else. That is all going to be charged to the initial sale that you guys have. That was not budgeted to be done that way, but the facilities people, along with Dr. Martinez, are going to have to bring to you a new list of projects that are going to go on based upon maybe possibly the inability to sell bonds for a while, maybe 24 months, maybe longer, I don't know. But I think it's important to know that we'll run out of money. So we need to start looking at every nickel that we spend in those areas and make sure that they're wisely spent. And if there's any possibility that certain amounts of that work and those services can be done internally, then that's food for thought for you also. I look forward to the second interim report, which is going to be, I think, positive. And Dr. Clark will be here in 2 weeks, and she could answer any questions you folks have, and I could certainly try to answer any ones that I have. I know that my role is different than when Mike Escalante was here. He was a fiscal expert because the county basically said, we need you in here X amount of days per week. And I continue to go through contracts and things of that nature to make sure you're getting the most bang that you can get for your buck, so that we can try to look at the budget for this year, the following year, and the third year, and get you out into a situation where there's a financial solvency is not going to be an issue for this district.
Thank you so much. Are there any questions from the board? Mr. Cisneros.
Just one clarification, you know, and you don't have to answer this, you can take a seat, but when he said run out of money, he's talking about for the first issuance of the bond, not talking about general fund.
Right, exactly.
Just so that we're clear on that.
You're not going to run out of money in the general fund. It's the bond money.
Thank you so much. And now we're moving in.